All right, so we can actually continue. I think the class will be recorded now. All right, so as I said, that's the ugly face behind the name Teacher Maxi. So that is me in there. And as I said, I'm the founder of Key2Wolf Academy. Someone may ask, what is Key2Wolf Academy and what do we do? Someone may try to find out what we do and what is Key2Wolf Academy all about. So I'll be using some few minutes to tell you what we do and what Key2Wolf Academy is all about. So Key2Wolf Academy is an online educational platform that was established on the 20th of June 2020. It was dedicated to help people of all ages access wealth building opportunities through their smartphones by learning practical digital skills. So with Key2Wolf Academy, we are specialized in equipping our students with essential digital skills such as graphic designing, mini importation. And if I talk of mini importation, we teach you how to import goods from China, Togo, Dubai, Nigeria, Vietnam, and other countries. We also teach exportation, how to export your goods from Ghana to other countries. And not just that, we also teach you video editing, cartoon animation, WhatsApp status marketing, and many more. So all our courses are designed to be completed conveniently using just your smartphone anywhere and anytime. That's why I prefer teaching courses related to the smartphone, because with smartphone you can even be you can even be in the toilet and access our course. You can even be on your bed with your boxer pants or your singlet alone and access our course. That is how, or that is what Key2Wolf Academy is about. We want everyone to have a digital skill to on his or herself. So that is it. So that's why we prefer all our courses. If you see the video editing, it means smartphone video editing. If you see the mini importation, smartphone mini importation, we teach you how to use your smartphone to do importation. Graphic designing, smartphone. But you have to design with your smartphone. You can even be baffling and be designing. You can be baffling and be importing. That is it. So our aim and mission. Our aim is to teach these digital skills to individuals, and secondly, show them how to make money from this skill. All this is to kick poverty out of our generation and raise digital entrepreneurs. So we have equipped all these two testimonies, and as time goes on, you see some testimonies of previous students who have joined our training. So that is it. So these are some of the courses we teach or we have at Key2Wolf Academy. We have the smartphone graphic designer, we have the mini importation, exportation, we have cartoon animation. Let me see if my screen. Can you see my screen? I'm just noticing something here. If you can see my screen, just type C, letter C. Okay, but I'm noticing my screen is not being shared. Let me re-share it again so you could see what I'm talking about. All right, so that is it. I think it's not showing me what I wanted to show you guys. So these are some of the courses we teach: smartphone graphic designing, importation, exportation, cartoon animation, WhatsApp status marketing, video editing, smartphone web design, ebook design. We also have copywriting. We also have WhatsApp automation. And all these are courses. We have certificates we give out to our students at the end of each training. And no, these certificates only come at no cost. You don't pay for our certificates. As long as you are part of our training and you are dedicated, and yes, you pass everything successfully, we'll give you the certificates. We don't just give certificates to anyhow. We don't give certificates to any student. We give certificates to people who have shown the dedication and who have passed through the training, and he or she can boast that yes, I can import, I can design with my smartphone. We test with proofs. That way we'll give you the certificates. So that is it. I think let me approve some people before we continue. I can see others are joining. Let me approve some list of people. Yeah, so sorry. I think my how do you calling it? My video went off. So I think let's continue. I mistakenly ended the training. I mistakenly ended it. That is why you weren't hearing from me again. So where did I actually stop? Where did
Where did
I
I?
so
So
where
where
did
did
I
I
actually
actually
stop?
stop?
What's
What's
happening?
happening?
All right. So where did I actually stop? Let me share my screen. Okay, so I was talking about the certificate issue. Okay, thank you, Felix. So let's continue. Okay, so these are some of samples of the certificates we give out. You can see it there. The verified certificates. You can see them there. Those are samples of our certificates. And every business, um, a genuine business has to be registered. Yes, if your business is not registered, it causes or it brings up issues of trust. So at Key to Wealth Academy, our business is fully registered with the Registry General Department of Ghana. This shows that it's not any business you just go and register. Your business has to be verified before it's being registered. And yes, our business is being registered and identified in Ghana. So if we're into fraudulent activities, yes, it's easy or we're easily traceable. So that is it. That's our business certificates in there. So let's continue. I think time is fast spent. Let's continue. Let me see if I can approve some people. All right. So let's continue. Now, mini importation. So mini importation is a perfect way of starting and making money from your home. Even if you don't have much to invest upfront. Yes, I told some. I told you guys that with even mini importation, you can start with 0 Ghana cedis and buy things outside Ghana. Sorry, outside China. What am I even saying? You can buy things outside Ghana and bring it to your country, Ghana, to sell. Someone will tell me this one is not true. How can I import things outside Ghana with 0 Ghana cedis? Yes, as we continue, you know why I said that. And I have most of my students who are now making a big time in importation. They're making huge profits. So importation is all about buying small quantity of stuff from China or Togo and selling them for profit. You don't need to be a millionaire to buy huge shipments of goods. Anyone can do it, even you. Yes, some people have the mentality. If they talk about importation, it means you're importing a full container. That is a misconception. Importation is not about you importing a full container. You don't import a full container. You can even you can even buy one. You can buy one socks from China and they'll ship it to Ghana for you. You can buy a needle from China and they bring it to Ghana for you. It's not all about buying a full container that will make you an importer. So that's some misconceptions people have. So now, in this training, I'll show you how easy it is to get started. All you just need to do is follow along. And before you know it, you're running your own mini importation business and making money from it at the comfort of your home. So let's talk about some facts about mini importation. Let's talk about some facts about mini importation. One, you don't need to have a physical store before you can sell or before you can import any items outside Ghana. Two, you don't need to travel to China, in this case, Togo, before you can import, or USA before you can import. You can sit at the comfort of your home with your boxer pants and import from China to Ghana and get to Ghana for you. You can sit on your toilet and import from China to Ghana. You don't need to travel. You don't need to have your visa to travel. You don't. Yes, all you just need to do is sit in your room and do that. Three, you can import and sell all your goods whilst you're sitting in your house with your boxer shorts or pants. I said this. So you'll be surprised that goods sold in Ghana at 150 cedis to 300 cedis, you can get that same product with that same quality in China for just 50 cedis or below. I'm sure most of you will be shocked, but don't worry, I'll show you some samples so you could believe what I'm saying. So my people, how much do you think this bag is going to be sold in Ghana? Let's make this class interactive. It's a conversation we are having. It's more like a conversation. So let's say you import these bags. How much do you think you sell them in Ghana? Or how much do you think these items are sold in Ghana? How much do you think they are sold in the market? How much do you think these items are sold in the market? Just indicate in the chat box. Yes, all the sets. Some or all the sets. How much do you think the set is sold in Ghana? There are 3 sets. The bag comes in 3 sets. And that is the set you are seeing. How much do you think is sold? Wow. Some are saying 650. Some is saying 500. Let me hear from you all. How much do you think this bag is sold in Ghana? Let me hear from you. Ikea is saying 650. Caleb is saying 500. Samuel is saying 300 to 500. So let me hear from you guys. Let me hear from you. Yes, someone said the last time I saw some in Jumia, it was 480. That's fine. Let me hear from the last person. Let me hear from the last person. I think I have to start calling names, right? So that you guys can participate. Who's going to be the last person to give us the amount he or she will sell it? The items are for her. Let's say you import these items and you have to sell it. How much do you think you sell it? Okay. Raspi is saying 450. 450. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue. What is happening? I think I have to go back. Okay, so this is another design of it. It's just the same bag, but this is another design. That's another design of the bag. So this bag is just sold for 90 cedis from China. It's just 90 cedis. Yes, I know some of you be like, how? I don't believe this. But as we continue, you see it. So if you're buying it from the market, they would have added their cost of shipping, their total logistics, plus their own profit, and sell it for you to as 500 Ghana cedis, 300 Ghana cedis, and all that. Just imagine the profit you'll be making. If I'm not wrong, the ladies in here can tell the price of this bag. It's a leather bag. It's a leather bag, and not just any bag. It's a leather bag. And the ladies in here can testify to the price of it. It's a leather bag. It's just 90 cedis from China. 90 cedis. I have some even here right now with me. I have some. I bought some and I said I wanted to sell them. I actually bought, I was buying some items from China and I had some money left. So I just said, no, let me just buy this. So I have some pieces of it with me. I bought it for 90 cedis. Shipping fee cost me around, is this 70 cedis? Yeah, because the shipping fee approximately was around 68 cedis, 80 pesos, plus the cost of the bag, 90 cedis. Roughly, let's say everything costs around 80 Ghana cedis. And you add your own profit, sell it for 500 Ghana cedis, 300 Ghana cedis. Just look at the money you are going to be making. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Importation has made a lot of people rich, and I can testify to it. I've got a lot of my students who are making 5 figures every month. 5 figures every month from importation. That's right. So, my guys and my ladies in here, how much do you think this sneaker will be sold in Ghana? How much do you think this sneaker is going to be sold in Ghana? Someone just unmuted your mics. How much do you think this sneaker is going to be sold in Ghana? Yes, someone is saying 200 Ghana cedis. Let me hear from you guys. Yes, Five is saying 80 Ghana cedis. Ikea is saying 150. Who else? At least 100 to 120. Yes. But this sneaker is just 24 Ghana cedis from China. It's 24 Ghana cedis from China. Don't they see it as some fake sneaker or something? I saw one of it in the market. It was sold at least 250 Ghana cedis. The person said I was telling me 250. And that was what like movement I said, let me come and search for it from my side. And I noticed it was just 24 Ghana cedis. But the man selling it was telling me 250. The same design and the same type. So you see it as 24 Ghana cedis. You may feel like no, it's a fake sneaker, it's not quality, but I can assure you it's a good sneaker, or it's not a toy sneaker. Some of you may feel like it's a toy sneaker or some children's sneaker. No, this is an adult sneaker for 24 Ghana cedis. It's 24 Ghana cedis from China. If you're buying it from the market, you get for 250 Ghana cedis. I'm sure some people sell it more than that. Yes, I'm sure some people sell it more than that. Someone is asking a question. Please, can you buy phone from China? Yes, you can. Even a car, you can. Yes, you can. There's nothing. There's nothing. I don't think you miss from China, because I think they say almost everything you can. So some more, that's it. You can buy from China. Don't worry. As we continue, you understand. Caleb, it's not time for questions, but I think most of you are already dropping. Most of you are already dropping questions. Are cars cheaper in China? Yes, cars are cheaper in Ghana. In China, sorry. Cars are cheaper in China. But what I normally tell my people, which I wouldn't lie, but Ghana, the duties will humble you. The duties you play to clear your items from the port will demoralize you. That is it. That's what I always tell my students. I wouldn't hide it. But buying it from China, you get it easy. But I think now they've brought duty fees down. So I think, but I don't know currently how much they charge. But that is it. You can get cheaper cars from China, cheaper and quality cars. Most of the cars we're seeing in Ghana are all imported from China. Most of the cars we are seeing now, China cars are coming into Ghana. China cars are coming to Ghana in a high rate now. So let's continue. So now I did some mathematics in here about this sneaker. I did some mathematics, and I want us all to follow up. So let's say you import 200 pieces of those sneakers for 30 Ghana cedis. That is including RMB, because the RMB, as we continue, you understand all these terminologies. I'll explain these terminologies as we continue. China, their currency is RMB or yen. That is their currency, RMB or yen. So that is as we have cedis or pesos. So that is their currency, RMB or yen. So you see these two anywhere, that is Chinese currency, RMB or yen. I'm sure most of you are jotting this down. Yeah, I'm sure most of you are jotting this. Just try to learn these terminologies so that as an importer, all these terminologies should be at your fingertips. So let's continue with our calculations. Let's say you import 200 pieces of these shoes for 30 Ghana cedis, including the RMB cost. Initially, I said the shoe cost 24 Ghana cedis. Yes, but if you're importing from China, you have to convert your cedis to Chinese currency before we can buy. So exchanging your cedis to Chinese currency, the exchanger will add something, and that is what amounted to the 30 Ghana cedis. I get it. That's what amounted to one sneaker costing 30 Ghana. So let's say import for one sneaker for 30 Ghana cedis. That is 200 Ghana cedis. and sorry, 200 pieces times the 30 Ghana cedis. That will give you 6,000 cedis to import 200 pieces. So you spend 6,000 to import 200 pieces of those sneakers. So now agents plus shipping plus custom duties is 70 cedis. So all this basically means shipping fee. So your shipping fee from China to Ghana is 700 Ghana cedis. We built to your doorstep. That is delivery to your doorstep, 100 Ghana cedis. So now the total, if I add everything together, that is 6,800 Ghana cedis. You approximately you spend 6,800 Ghana cedis to import 200 pieces of those sneakers. And let's say you sell each sneaker for a rate of 300 Ghana cedis. That means 200 pieces times 300 Ghana cedis. That's the cost you are selling it. You're going to get 53,200 cedis. So now 53,200 cedis minus the cost you spent to import them from China to Ghana. That is 6,800 Ghana cedis. So your profit you'll be making approximately is 46,400 Ghana cedis. That is for importing 200 pieces of those sneakers. If you import 200 pieces of those sneakers, you make a profit of 46,400 Ghana cedis. That is all going into your pockets. So let's imagine it. That is importation for you. And that's the money you can make from importation. So now let's talk about some secret sites. And some of your body is gingering you to know where or how to get these items, how to import these items. So now here we go. Let's talk about some secret sites where you can source for cheap and quality products. So as an importer, if you hear the name source, simply means search. As an importer, we don't use source. We say search. Sorry, we don't use search. We say source. We source for this item. You source for this. We source for that. We source for this maker. We source for this top. That is it. As an importer, you don't hear them saying we are searching for this item. We are searching for this type of sneaker. We are searching for this. We are sourcing for that. So keep that in mind. So as an importer, you always have to use the terminologies. So one of the sites, I listed a lot of sites, but I'll tell you one of them that I think is good I use. So one of it is Amazon.com. I'm sure most of you know this. Amazon. One of it is Amazon.com. We also have MadeInChina.com. We have AliExpress. I'm sure most of these names that they'll be familiar to some of you. We also have LovelyWholesale.com. We have 599fashion.com. We have DHgate.com. We also have eBay.com. We also have Alibaba.com. And I already mentioned DHgate. I think this is a repeated name. So now, among all these sites, 1688.com is the cheapest of all of them to buy and resell. So 688.com is the cheapest among all. As you continue, you know why I'm saying that. So someone asks why 688.com. So China is well populated, as we all know, and hence the need to provide for this teeming population. So 688 is an idea of Alibaba groups to give back to the society. It's basically for Chinese. So that is why in the site everything is written in Chinese. So let me tell you a little history about 688. So 688.com is not for Ghanaians. It's not for Africans. It's only for Chinese nationals. It's for Chinese nationals. It was built for Chinese citizens. But we Africans, as we are, we also want to find ourselves in there because that's where you can get the cheap items. So 688 is just like Melcom. Melcom mobile app where you just buy your items and deliver to your doorstep. That's what it's about. It's just like an e-commerce site. You just buy, they'll deliver to your doorstep in China. Yes. So it is for Chinese nationals. So because of that, and 68 is an idea of Alibaba. I know most of you here will be aware of Alibaba.com. Alibaba.com is it's an e-commerce site where you can buy items. So that is it. So Alibaba's status wise that Alibaba is for everybody. Alibaba.com is for everybody to buy items, whether you're from Ghana, Togo, Benin, you can buy from Alibaba.com. So Alibaba.com thought it that let's still give back to our citizens. They are Chinese nationals. So they also thought that let's still give back to our citizens. They're the Chinese. And they brought out 688.com. So that is how 688.com came about. So as Ghanaians as we are, we also want to find ourselves in there. And that is where we can get the cheap items to buy with high quality. So on the site, everything is written in Chinese. You don't need to worry. As long as you found yourself in this training, I'll teach you how to translate everything to English for a better understanding. So basically, I've said everything. These write-ups are all repetition of what I said. So let me take the last paragraph. So for this lecture's sake, we'll be using 1 yen as 1 pesos. So 1 yen actually ranges from 1 cedi to 1 cedi 50 pesos, depending on the means of purchase. You can actually use Google and search 1 yen. They'll give you the current rate of 1 yen. Then you see that. So currently, I think our cedis is higher than the Chinese currency. So we buying from China is lesser for us, but it's higher for the Chinese nationals, the supplier. If you buy from the supplier, it's a huge money, but we see it as a little amount. So that is why we say the items are cheap. We see it as cheap, but for their side, they see it as a big money. So you have to always understand this. Don't let people pollute your mind that Chinese products are fake because you see the price looking so enticing. So that is the thing. Our currency is more than them. So we see it as small money, but they see it as a big money. You just have to keep that. Those having challenges with importing and not getting what they want, maybe they follow through the wrong means. But as you are here, I'll make sure I take you through and you understand how to do that without falling victim to scams or buying the wrong product. So another question in here. I like asking questions. That is me. How much do you think you sell this sneaker in Ghana? Or this? I don't know if is this a sneaker or a cross? My people, how much do you think you sell this in Ghana? Let's say you imported these items and want to sell them. How much do you think you sell it in Ghana? Let me hear from you. Are you guys sleeping? Since some of you are sleeping, I think I'll have to send some lashes to you guys so that you wake up. I have to send some lashes to you guys. Anne is saying 40 Ghana cedis. Yeboah Felix is saying 60 Ghana cedis. So let me hear from the rest of you. Who do I have here? Raspi is saying 50 Ghana cedis. Edna is saying 50. Caleb is saying 60. Okay. That is fine. All of you have answered. Someone is saying 70 Ghana cedis. Beautiful. I can see business-minded people in here. And I can see some of you are already calculating the profits you'll be making when you start selling these items, right? That's fine. So this sneaker is just 15 Ghana cedis from China. It's 15 Ghana cedis from China. Some of you are saying, what? I'm sure currently that's what's going through some of your mind. They're saying, hey, this is not true. Teacher Maxi is lying. But don't worry, you yourself will testify. You testify to it. It's just 15 Ghana cedis from China. 15 Ghana cedis. You go to the market, they'll tell you a original plastic chair, 1 cedis, 1 cedis. We are seeing 15 Ghana cedis from China. So you go to China, they'll tell you a sneaker, and now a cross, 15 Ghana cedis, 15 Ghana cedis. But if you come to Ghana, they tell you 100 cedis, 90 cedis. But in China, it's just 15. That is it. So, as I said earlier, 668.com is a Chinese website. It's a Chinese site. And the language in there is all in Chinese. And you don't need to worry because I'll be teaching you how to do a translation. You don't need to worry about that. So now, this is what some of you have been waiting for. Someone will say curiosity kills the cat. So I will show you I'll open the site. We'll do it together. Let me not open it, but we'll all do it together. Then you guys can kill your doubts. You will see the prices for yourself. Then you guys can be like, okay, I wasn't lying. I was actually saying the truth. So that is it. So it's time for practicals. So you have to pay rapid attention to whatever is going to be happening in here. It's just a one-time class. You need to pay rapid attention so that you don't get missing the process. So before the practicals, let's do something small. So someone will ask, what actually do I need to start importing myself? What actually do I need to start? So one, you need a mobile phone or a computer. And I prefer using a mobile phone. I told you the reason why I prefer using a mobile phone. Because I can be in my toilet and buy my things. I can be in the shower and buy my things. I can be on my bed and buy my things. I can be anywhere and buy my items. But with the computer, you can be carrying your computer or your laptop around and be in the toilet with your laptop and say your important things with your laptop. No, it wouldn't sound well. I ain't getting it. You be in the meeting and you're with your laptop. Everybody's busy and you're with a laptop, saying you're important. See, it wouldn't sound good. But with your mobile phone in your hand, you can do all that. You also need internet connection. Basically, that is data. I all know it. Whatever you do before you can access the site or before you can access uh, anything online, you need data. And we'll be using how do you call it? A browser for that. And that's why we're needing data to access it. You also need your time and dedication. You have to have the time and dedication to do that. You have to have the time and dedication. Because if you're not patient and you don't have that time or that dedication, you give up in the process. But have the time and dedication, you enjoy importation. You also need to have a shipping address. Shipping address is just like a warehouse or you have someone in China that will receive the items from your supplier. Because I told you the site is for Chinese. You need to get someone in China who will receive your items and bring it to Ghana for you. Yes. Because the suppliers they don't ship it to Ghana for you. The suppliers only sell. So you now have to find a way to bring it to Ghana. You don't need to worry about that. You don't need to put that burden on yourself. I'll help you get a shipping address. That will help you bring your items to Ghana. All that burden should be yours. So that is it, as easy as that. So with all this, you can become an importer and can make your importation dreams a reality. So now, let's talk about some lies people say about importation. There are some lies most of you have been hearing about importation. So let's talk about some of them. Yes. Tell me some of the lies you've heard about importation in the comment section so we can continue. I just need two or three people. Some lies you've heard about importation in the chat box so we can continue. I just need two or three people. I just need two or three people. Tell me some lies you've heard about importation. Some lies you've heard. I just need two or three people. Tell me some lies you've heard. 2, 3 people. So we'll continue. Let me hear from you. Yes, I've gotten someone here. Felix is saying they'll post nice pictures, but deliver something different. Okay, who else? Items may not get to you. that's fine. That's some lies people tell you. But I can assure you that if you join, if you are in this class to the beginning, sorry, if you're in this class to the end, then you wouldn't be importing different items. You wouldn't be importing, or you wouldn't be getting different items from what the supplier posted. Yes. So let me hammer on that one. Let me use myself as an example. I nearly fell victim to it. And why do people buy things and they deliver different things for them? One, they are lazy to read. And that's why I say you need time and dedication. If you're not dedicated, if you don't have that time to read, then that's where all these things happen. The suppliers don't have a problems. They sell the item, they don't have a problem. We have the problem because we're in the site and it's written in Chinese. Now you don't have the time to translate it into English and read, and you go and order. That's when you order and you don't get what you want. Yes, those this time when I started importing, I got this nice a sneaker that was sold for 5 cedis. Will you believe it? Nike, 5 cedis. Who who in the right sense will actually believe a sneaker will be sold for 5 cedis? So I saw this and this was gingering me because it's my first time. So I was saying, oh, 5 cedis, this is a good business for me to start. So I ordered about 100 pieces because I thought it was cheap. So the moment I tried placing order, I didn't read. The moment I tried placing order, something came to me and said, you text the supplier. So you make the supplier be aware that you want to buy this quantity. Maybe he can add some how will you call it, surplus for you. So the moment I text the supplier, oh, sir, good afternoon. Please, I'm placing an order for 50 pieces of this sneaker. Do you know the response the supplier gave me? Sneaker? That was what the supplier said. And I also responded, yes. I can never forget this moment. I also responded, yes. The supplier told me it's not a sneaker, but the picture was a sneaker. Guess what? It was a key holder. It was a key holder with a sneaker on it. You know those design key holders? Key holder with a sneaker. This small sneaker on the key holder. I get it. Because I didn't read. The supplier saved me, told me no, it's not a sneaker, it's a key holder. So at the moment he said that, I went back to the site to read, to translate and read. And lo and behold, it was a key holder. There's a supplier snap the sneaker part The key holder was hidden under the sneaker. So when you snap the picture, it was like a sneaker. So this is what some people fail to do, and they end up ordering things and it's different. It comes and it's different. They order a bicycle and it comes as a toy bicycle. The supplier always listed there. So this is one of the misconceptions. So as you are in this training, I'll teach you how to identify real products and toy products. All those are, I can boldly knock my chest. Last year I trained about 1,000 students, 1,000+ students in importation, and none of them have come to me to tell me that what they ordered was different from what they got. What they ordered was different from what they got. No one has ever told me that. Yes. And to Edna is saying items may not get to you. That is false. That's when this happens, when you get the wrong shipping agent. If you get the wrong shipping agent, that is when the items don't get to you. So if you're in this training, I'm giving an agent that I've worked with for so long and I've never encountered it. And most of my students are using them and they're not encountering them. If you go to use a fake agent or an agent that will scam you, that's when all this happens. So now let's continue with some of the misconceptions. So one, the fact that you have been told that AliExpress, DHgate are the best place to get cheaper products from China is also a big fat lie. People will tell you, no, don't buy from 688. Kiku is the best place to buy. Jumia is the best place to buy because you get cheaper items. I know some of you have been getting this. Oh no, Jumia is the best. Kiku is the best. Alibaba is the best. But it's a big fat lie. 688 can be one of the best places you can get cheaper items. The second one is you can start with at least 100 Ghana cedis and make 2,000 in less than a month. This one is so a big fat lie. It's an ugly lie. The truth is your initial capital and profit margin is dependent on the type of products and the unit cost of the products. So if you're thinking of using 100 Ghana cedis to import a laptop, a smartphone, a car, my brother, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. This one wouldn't work. However, another person can use that same 100 Ghana cedis to import a wristwatch and make a profit of at least 500 to 300 Ghana cedis. So that is it. So some people tell you, oh, importation, you can use 100 Ghana cedis and make 3,000 in a month. It's a lie. It's a lie. I'm telling you today, it's a lie. Use 100 Ghana to make 3,000. What I go to use that 100 Ghana cedis to buy that will earn you that 3,000? What I go to use the 100 cedis to buy? I remember one of my students ever told me that when she joined the importation training and the tutor was telling them that with 100 Ghana cedis, they can make at least 2,000, 3,000 Ghana cedis. She took only 100 Ghana cedis to buy from China. And this was enticing them um, to follow up. But it's not true. That's why I went ahead to say that the 100 Ghana cedis, you can use the 100 Ghana to buy a wristwatch or items lesser than that. And you make a profit of 50 Ghana cedis or 300 Ghana cedis. This is reasonable. But you can't use 100 Ghana cedis to go and buy a laptop. There's no way. What item am I going to buy with that 100 Ghana cedis to go and make that 3,000 or 2,000 Ghana cedis? So it's a big fat lie. So shipping fee. This is one of the lies people tell you. Oh, if you buy the items 2 cedis from China, if you get to Ghana, you want to clear it from the harbor, you pay 500 Ghana cedis. You pay 1,000 Ghana cedis. This one is a big fat lie. I know most of us have been hearing this each and all the each and every time about importation. That if you buy the items, you can buy it at a lower cost outside. But if it gets to Ghana, it's going to be that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. That they will charge you plenty amount before they can release the items for you. This is a big fat lie. It's a big fat lie. So your shipping cost is dependent on three main factors. That is time. If you want your items within 24 hours, if you want your items within 24 hours, you will pay more as compared to someone whose goods will arrive in 2 weeks or a month. I get it. Yes, you can buy items from China and within 24 hours you get it. Yes, but you pay more. You pay more. It's going to be expensive than someone who will be expecting it in a month's time or 2 months' time. That is it. Another factor is distance. The shipping rate between Ghana and USA is different from China and Ghana, likely for other countries. So you can't buy an item from USA to Ghana and expect to pay the same shipping fee from someone who is buying from China to Ghana. They're all with different prices. That is the factors that determine your shipping fee. Also, the size and weight of your product. The smaller the size of your product or the weight of your product, the lesser you are paying for shipping. As vice versa for that. So that is it. That's some of the misconceptions. If you think you have more misconceptions, you can drop it in the chat box. So now let's move back to our practical section. Let's move back to our practical section. I'm trying to share my screen on my smartphone because I don't want to use my laptop for it. Because I told you guys that me, I like things smartphone. So let me open my. So open your 668 on your phone, and that's what I want to do. I'll open it on my phone. Just give me a minute. Can you see my phone screen? If you can see my phone screen, indicate in the chat box C, letter C. If you can see my phone screen, indicate in the chat box, letter C. Can you see my phone screen? Edna, we're not using the app, we are using the site. We are using the site. Can you see my phone screen? If you can see my screen, indicate letter C. All right. I think you guys can see my phone screen. So let's continue. We're using the site and not the app. Don't worry, as time comes up, we'll use the app. For now, we're using the site. And note, earlier on, I told you guys to download 2 apps. And I hope you've done that. Have you downloaded the apps? Google Chrome and Google Translate. If you have, just say yes. Have you downloaded the app Google Chrome and Google Translate? You downloaded from either Play Store or App Store. Have you? If you have, just indicate yes. Yes. Okay, Felix, you've done that. Let me hear from another person, just one person. I hope you've done that. Edna and Anne. Okay, Edna, you've done that. So that's fine. So these are the two most important apps to be using. No matter the phone you're using, either iPhone or Android, yeah, you have to get these 2 apps. Google Translate and Google Chrome. In this case, I'm using Google Chrome. Do not use any other browser to open the site. We are using Google Chrome. Please pay attention to this. Do not use any other browser whether Safari or whatever browser it is, do not use it. Use Google Chrome. Use Google Chrome. And as we go on, I'll tell you why Google Chrome is one of the best you should use. So I'm opening my Google Chrome. I open my Google Chrome. Let me open my Google Chrome. Just a minute. So this is the interface of my Google Chrome. This is the interface of my Google Chrome. So I'll just search. I'll go to the search bar and search 1688.com. 1688.com. You can see there. Then I'll search 1688.com. Just need to make sure you have your data being active. So this is the interface. So if it comes like this, quickly tap on any blank space on top. Just quickly tap. If not, take it to the app. And the app is very complicated for now. For beginners, we're using the site for now. So let's close it. You see the close button. Just tap on the close button. You close it. Then this is the site. That's the interface. You can see the items there. And see below, the row 688 app. If you look below, you see 688 app. Do not tap it. As beginners, we're using the site for now. As beginners, we're using the site for now. So do not use the app. If you're thinking of using the app, do not use it because the app is very complicated. We have to take things step by step so that we can master everything. So that's the site. That's the interface of the site. So someone was asking you buy something and it comes and it's not what you expect. Just look at the car you're seeing in there. Look at the car you're seeing in there. You're surprised it's not the car they're selling. You're surprised it's not the car they're selling. But you can see the car image. You're surprised it's not the car they are selling. Maybe they are selling something different. So you translate it, so you know what they are selling. So that's in this case, someone will say, wow, oh, a nice car, let me buy. And they'll buy it and it comes to a toy or something. Because they fail to translate to understand. That is, so you notice everything is in Chinese. Everything is in Chinese. So what we have to do is translate it to English. We are now to translate it into English. So how do we now do that? Look at the top right corner. Top right corner. You see the three dots there. Top right corner. You see the three dots. Tap on the three dots. You will see translate. After this pop-up menu appears, you locate translate. See translate. You can see translate there. And you will not see this translate unless you download Google Translate. If you do not download Google Translate, you won't be able to translate. That is the duty of the Google Translate. And the reason why we're using Chrome is because if you're using other browsers, you wouldn't have the chance to translate it. You wouldn't have the chance like you're seeing now to translate. Google Chrome is best because Google Chrome will give you the access to Google Translate. Then you can translate. You see that rated Google Chrome and Google Translate is for one brand. So that one they give the access to go and translate. But if you're using Safari and other browsers or Mozilla Firefox or anything, you wouldn't be able to translate. You will not see this translate symbol there. But with the Google Chrome, you see the translate. But if you think yes, you understand Chinese, like me, we speak the Chin Chon Chin together. You speak the Chin Chon Chin. Then you can go ahead to use different browsers because that one you don't be able to translate. You can just go ahead. But those of you who don't understand Chinese, you can use the Google Chrome. Then you can translate it from there. So let's translate it. If you tap on the translate, just need to wait for some seconds, and you can see it. Everything is now in English. What is this? Nanjing water. Hey, wholesale black. You can see it. Disposable toilet brush, solid wood sofa cushion. You can see that. Hotel, great memory. What you can see, you can see the items. You can see it. So that is how to translate. So that's the first thing we are talking about, how to translate. And I guess this is understandable. Do you understand, please? Any questions? So continue to the next one. Do you understand? Let me hear from you guys. Felix, Edna, Anne. Let me hear from you guys. Are you okay? Or you guys are sleeping? Okay, yeah, okay. Any question? So we'll continue. Any question? Any question? Okay, no question. Let me hear from the last person. Any question? I want to hear from the last person. I'm sure most of you are sleeping. Okay, Anne is saying no question. Sumaila Sulemana. Do you have a question? Sumaila Sulemana. You've raised your hand. You have a question, type it in the chat box. I'll attend to you. You've raised your hand. All right. So we've spoken about how to translate. The next thing we'll do is how to source properly. I told you guys what I mean by source, how to search. In this case, you have to keep these terminologies. How to source. As an importer, you don't search. I said it earlier, sourcing. So now, the reason why we're on this site is to search for items. Is that not it? We're on this site to search for items. So we're now sourcing the item. We're now going to source. So now, after you've translated it, you can now source for your item, the items you want. So if you look on top, you see the search bar. You can see the search bar on top. Yeah, that's where to source. So let me tell you guys something. Earlier on, I told you guys the site is built for Chinese nationals. The site is a Chinese man. The site is a Chinese site. So some things are there. If search in English, you wouldn't get exactly what you want. The site will be like, what is this person looking for? So the site will just recommend something it thinks something it thinks you search for, but they'll not give you the exact item. Or they'll give you the exact item, but not everything. But the moment you search the name in Chinese, you get the whole item. And you get even more. So let me show you. So first, let's search for an item in English. Tap on the search bar on top. What's up? Okay. Let's say ladies bag. I'm setting it in English first. I want you guys to see the difference. Ladies bag and search. So the site is bringing ladies bag. So you can see varieties of ladies bag. You can see it. These are ladies bags. I get in it. You can see there are plenty. There are plenty designs of ladies bag. You can see it. Or let me set something different. What's happening? Let me see. Male sneaker. Male sneaker. In search, male sneakers. So what are telling me? What am I typing? Okay, I get there. I get where the fault is. As I made it mild instead of male. So male sneakers. Then you search. You can see them there. You can see them there. The site will give you the items. but they'll not give you more, they'll not go into deep, they'll not send you deeper. So now that is it. You can see the sneakers there. Now let's search it in Chinese. Some of you were doubting the price of the product. Let me show you this sneaker before we continue. Search it in Chinese. I'm trying to show you the price so you guys will see something. Okay. So look at the first sneaker. Look at the first sneaker. See the price. 8.9 yen. The first sneaker. Let me see if I can open it. I don't know, my network is messing up. I don't want to open the app. The site is trying to direct me to the app. I'm trying to open the sneaker for you. 8.9 yen. 8.9 yen. Nice sneaker like that. They're not fake sneakers or something. So 8.9 yen. So let's go and search. Go to Google and type convert 8.9 yen to cedis. Let me do that. Convert 8.9 yen to cedis. And let's see the amount of that sneaker. So you see the 14 cedis, 40 pesos. 14 cedis, 40 pesos. That's the price of the sneaker. That's the price of the sneaker. 14 cedis, 40 pesos. That's the first sneaker you're seeing. 8.9 yen. You can see it. That black and yellow design. It's a nice sneaker. You can see the 14 cedis, 40 pesos. I'm not wrong. That is it. So some of you now believe that, yes, I told you that some of the sneakers were costing 90 cedis, 80 cedis. Okay, so now that's to source for items using English. Sometimes I always advise to source for the items in Chinese so that I get more of it. Because the site is a Chinese site. The site will understand more of Chinese than English. So to search it in Chinese, that is where the Google Translate come in. We open our Google Translate. You open the Google Translate. Just open the Google Translate and look below. You see Chinese simplified to English. You look below, Chinese simplified to English. So what this basically means is translate Chinese to English for me. That's the prompt you're telling the site. Translate Chinese to English for me. You also want it the other way around. You have to interchange it. Translate English to Chinese for me. And that's what I've done. So if you don't see the language you want, you tap on it. You see varieties of languages. So choose the one you want. So I want Chinese. So English to Chinese. So I'm telling the site that whatever I type in English, translate to Chinese for me. So English to Chinese. So I'll just look on top where they wrote translate text. Tap on the translate text and type whatever you want. It was male sneakers to search for, right? You just search male sneakers. You can see the Chinese name below. Nisha Jin Zhongjin. No one should laugh at me. That's Chinese. Don't worry. That's the deep Chinese. So most of you will understand. So that is so you copy it. That is Chinese name. You look below, you see the copy symbol at your right hand side. Hey Edna, you're laughing at me. That's but that's the right thing, Ni Zhongjin. So you just copy it. So you copy it and go back to the site. This is the site. Then let's go to the search bar and paste. Okay. Go to the search bar. Let's paste it. Paste. Then search. That's happening. Something different is being kept in there for me, which I don't want. So let's go back and copy it again. So translation copied. Then go back to the site. Then paste. So I'm pasting it. Press on hold and paste. And search. As I'm now doing it in Chinese. So these are the Chinese. They'll give you more sneakers, nice sneakers, advanced sneakers, so that because you've searched in the language the site and the site understands. So you see this a different design of sneakers that are giving you. You see them different designs of sneakers with some of them are even lower cost. Look at this one, 15.5 yen. This first sneaker on top, the white one. But in Ghana, it's not sold at 300 Ghana cedis, 300 to 400 Ghana cedis. But in China, it's less than 90 cedis or 50 cedis. Just look at that sneaker. Most of you know it. In Ghana, it's sold for 300 to 250 Ghana cedis. Yes, but 15.5 yen. You can convert it and you see how much is being sold. So you can see them there. Now that give you more nicer sneakers. So that is it. So always search it in Chinese. You can also search it in English. They'll give you the site and they'll give you the uh prices. Do yes, but sometimes you search in Chinese, they'll give you more of it. I'm seeing a question. Smiler is asking me, why are the prices so low? If you have been in the trainings from the beginning, you should understand. You should understand why the prices are low. If you have been in the training from the beginning, you should understand why the prices are low. One thing too, in China, there are a lot of companies. If you talk of companies, China is one. A lot of these sneaker companies, there are a lot of sneaker companies in China. If you want car companies, there are a lot of car companies. So it's not like a competition. There's a competition in China between these companies. So company A can say, oh, I produce the same sneaker with company B. So let me sell my own at 30 Ghana cedis. And company B can also say, let me sell my own at 50 Ghana cedis. Company C can say, let me sell my own at 10 Ghana cedis. So it's a competition. They need more customers. So most of them, you see that some of them, their prices are higher, some of them, they are lower. So it's a competition. There are a lot of companies and they need buyers, they need customers. So that's one of the reasons why the prices are lower. Because there's a lot of competition in there. And people are always bringing down their prices. The same quality, but are bringing down their prices so that they can get more people from the market to purchase their products. So that's one of the reasons. A lot of companies in China, which is now creating a competition between the suppliers. That's why they are, some of them are beating down their prices. So that is, you can see there. Whatever you want, search it in Chinese. Let's say mobile phones. Someone was asking a question of mobile phones. Let me just search mobile phones. Don't you know where the next one? Mobile phone. Normally, so advise you to set the type of phone you want. But for tutorials, I can just search mobile phone. Oh, sure, copy it, but it's fine. Then go to the search bar. I'm sure most of you are taking notes. Most of you are taking notes. After this, you'll be doing an assignment. So take note of whatever I'm doing. So mobile phone. So yes, you can see the mobile phones there. Different types. can see there. You can see there. You can see copied mobile phone. You can see them. Copied mobile phones. You can see mobile phones. You can see different types, different design, different brands, different everything. And you can also do customization. Let's say I have a mobile phone and I want Teacher Maxi phone. You can customize it. Just look at the first image. You see logo. Yes, the supplier can customize it for you. Let's say you want to open your phone brand, because the supplier can tell you you have to buy like 20,000, 10,000. Then I'll customize it for you. I'll put your brand name. You'll now be like CEO of Teacher Maxi phone. You're never competing with iPhone. That is it. My own is going to be Mango phone. Mango phone. Then we'll customize it there. Mango phone. Then it's now going to be out there. Oh, there's Mango phone. And you're the CEO and have it there. So there's customization as well. Of course, anything. If it's a material, a laptop, what television. Most of these televisions we are using, you see some funny names. They're all customized. If someone is sitting in the house, as long as you can meet the target or can meet the minimum order quantity of the supplier, then they're ready to customize it for you. So that is it. So there's something I want you guys to know. If you are searching for an item, always get an item with how do you call it? How do you call this? A search results. Yeah, you get items with search results of 2,000 plus. Search results is the number of people who have searched for that item. The number of people have searched for that item. Like it should be 2,000 plus. This creates the authenticity of the item you are searching for. So if 2,000 plus have searched for that item, then basically meaning the item is of high quality, because it's not good. 2,000 people wouldn't search for items. So let me show you how to get a search results. Let's search for uh one of the items we search for, male sneakers. I'm listing the question in the group. Say please about the sneakers. Please, how can you know the size? They are all there. If you are trying to order, the supplier they'll ask you. There's a section for it. Which price, which size? Do indicate it size 40, 30, 31, 60. Everything is in there. The color is in there. And yes, so the size you get is the size is going to be there. The color is going to be there. And so that is the size color. You get everything. Then you get to see it. Then you order. So let me see ladies bag. I want to show you the search results. Ladies bag. So I think I've answered your question, Felix. I think I've answered the question, right? I think my pen tool is not working. But I'll look on top. You see common, 2,000 items. That's the search results, 2,000. Make sure you always get 2,000. Then if you look below, you see the transaction rate. The transaction rate is the amount of, the transactions that has gone on within that item. Maybe a supplier paid for the item and it has been displayed there. So if you look at the item below, let me go back and you see. So first of all, let's look for the search results. Get like 2,000 items. Search results 2,000. 2,000, meaning you can get even 2,000 plus of those items on the side, as in where you are. Get that even more than 2,000. You can, sorry, I said more than. You can get 2,000 items of it. So if you are scrolling, different bags, 2,000 design, 2,000 different types of ladies bag, 2,000 different types. So if you are scrolling, you see I'm scrolling, you can see more. You see more. You see more. You scroll side. There are bags, but with different designs, different styles, different colors. So all this you see, and they're all different suppliers. So imagine the competition that will be going on. Some will bring their prices down. Some will bring their prices down. Some also leave their prices high. So that is it. So always get an item with set 2,000 search results. So always check for that 2,000 search results. I hope you've seen it. Come on, 2,000 items is on top. Just look on top, the very top. Come on, 2,000. Hope you can see it. That's fine. So 2,000. Let me go back to your mobile phones. Or mobile phone. See your mobile phone, 2,000. You get search results of 2,000. Some of them you get it lesser than that. Some of them will get lesser than 2,000. Then if you look at the mobile phone, look below, you see 2,322 transactions. So has gone. That's the first phone. By the price is correct. You see the first mobile phone, iPhone 16. You see the price, 4.9. Imagine, how can I buy iPhone 16 for 14 cities? If I'm not wrong, 4.9 should be around 14 cities. 14 cities. And you see this and still go in order. Is this not making sense? See the images on the iPhone 16. But some people will not read. They'll just go in order and say, wow, cheap iPhone 16. Let me buy. But the shocking thing is, they're not selling the phone. It's the cover they are selling. So you buy, they'll bring cover for you. And be like China things. You buy, they don't deliver what you want. But it's just the cover the supplier is selling. But he kept the phone inside the cover and snapped the picture. So someone will see them thinking it's the phone the supplier is selling for 14 CDs. It's not making sense. How can I go and buy a phone of 14 CDs? Some prices are there. You shouldn't even just consider them because no, it's not making sense. iPhone 6 to 40 CDs. But if you read through, you see suitable iPhone 16, drop proof case with glitter and liquid sun effect. You see, the supplier stated it. Drop proof case. It's a case and not the phone. So the supplier is just putting there to show you how to look like when you put it on your phone. So you see that this is a case again. 0.69. Imagine this phone case is iPhone 12. That's approximately 5 CDs or so. Yes, 5 CDs or so, or 6 CDs. Yes, 5 CDs. Or it shouldn't be lesser. It should even be lesser because 0.69 should be lesser. So, and you see the same thing is an iPhone 12. It's not the iPhone 12 that's selling. It's just the keys they are selling. So that is it. And if you look by rate, by the price, you see the transaction rate. The transaction rate is the number of people who have bought the items, like who have bought, yes, paid, who have paid for the item. You see it. And after the transaction rate, you see the location of the company, Guangzhou, Yewu City. You can see it beside the transaction rate, that same line, price, transaction rate, the location. You can see all of them there. Hope you are following. Kindly indicate in the chat box if you are following. Hope you are following. Let me hear from you. Or you guys are sleeping. Okay, and you're following. That's fine. Since just some number of people, a few people who are following. The rest of you, I don't know if you are sleeping. So that is it. So you can see the price, transaction rate, and location of the warehouse. And you can see on top the search results. So always get the search results of 2,000 plus. I've taught you how to get a search results. Look on top, you see the search results. 2,000 plus number of people have searched or number of items that are in there for you to display. 2000. So let's look for it. Hey, Smiler is saying you can translate. Make sure you're using Google Chrome and make sure you're using Google Translate. I get in it. Make sure you're using Google Chrome and Google Translate. Make sure they're all downloaded on the same phone. And make sure you use Google Chrome to access the site. With that, you'll be able to translate. Use the Google Chrome and go to the top right corner. Then you see the three dots. Then you see Translate. And make sure the apps you are downloading is the right one. Go Translate should be the right one. And Google Chrome should be the right one you're downloading. Do not use any other browser. All right. So that's how to search for items. That's how to source and not search. Let me use the terminologies. That's how to source. So let's go back to my laptop slides. So I think I'm done with my smartphone. Let me take off my screen sharing. If there's a need for me to show my smartphone screen, I'll do that. Let me take off my screen so you can see the screen of the laptop. What did you guys do to my phone? It's telling me no. Teacher Max, you don't close there or don't stop showing your screen. I'm sure some of you have done something to it, right? Okay. So let me stop sharing my screen. All right. So what's happening? Or someone is just now joining. So I'm just seeing a question right now. I did it, but if I tap on the item, it comes in Chinese. If it comes in Chinese, you still do it again. You still translate it again the same way. It comes in Chinese, you just go and translate again. It will translate in English. It's not going to be there forever. It's not good. The translation is going to not going. It's not going to be there forever. So you keep translating. You have to keep translation. So another question is in here. So before you can buy from the site, you're supposed to create an account. Yes, that one you don't need to worry about that. I'll teach you how to do that. So for now, that's why we're using the site. The site is what we are using for now. So you don't need to worry yourself about that. So let's continue. So there are a lot of websites to source from. But as I said, the first site I will be introducing is the www.688.com, which I've done. So I think tutorials on how to source. I think I've done that, right? I've taught you how to source, how to search for any items. That is it. And I think time is fast spent. I want us to end, then continue probably tomorrow. You don't need to miss tomorrow's time. You need to miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be very interesting and wonderful. Gangantious. Any questions? If you have any questions, kindly drop in the comment section, the chat box. I'm giving 5 minutes for that. 5 minutes will just wrap up and close. Any questions? Yes, madam. Any questions? Wow, so all this while the training has been going on, there's a scammer who have been taking advantage of the WhatsApp group. Let me handle this scammer and answer your questions. This is the reason why I normally close my groups. Some people feel like we close our groups because of some certain reasons. But this is a normal reason why I normally close my groups. because of all this. Okay. Right. So let me answer a question. Okay, so I think I've answered Sumaile's question about the translation issue. So before you can buy, Felix is asking, before you can buy from there, you're supposed to create an account. Okay, I think I've answered this. 3 minutes more. I think I've answered Felix's question. 3 minutes more. 3 minutes more. Or you guys are sleeping? Is that you guys are sleeping or you don't have any questions? Okay, so Felix is asking a question. So the person who will go and pick the items from the supplier, who will pay him? The supplier, delivery from the supplier's warehouse to your warehouse, the address you give the supplier to send it. The supplier will add a fee to the price of the product. If you're buying from the site, that is if you're buying from the site. If you're buying from the site, the supplier will add a fee. Everything. So on the site, if the price is if the price of the item is 18 cedis, that is which delivery to your warehouse in China. And from your warehouse to China, from your warehouse in China to Ghana, if it gets to Ghana, you and the warehouse company will not decide. They will not give you the fee to pay. But for delivery from supplier warehouse to your warehouse, that one is added to the price of your product. That's if you're ordering from the site 688. So I think I've answered your question, Felix. Can you flash on the translate? I don't actually know what you mean. Can you come clear? I should show you the image of the translator, or what are you saying? Kindly come clear, please. Raspi. What is that you want to go over on the translation issue? We have 1 minute more. Raspi, kindly come over with your question. We have 1 minute more, so we'll close. So most of us are sleeping by now. Or some of us should have been sleeping by now. The class should have been 1 hour class. Or spent at least we spent like 2 hours. I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, I was having the network problem, so I didn't get that one. Yeah, so with the translation issue, let me just show let me share my screen on my smartphone. Oh, how do you even share screen stuff? Okay, so I'm sharing my screen once again. So this is, I'm trying to open my 668. Raspi, kindly watch too. So Raspi, that is my size 688. So now it's currently in English already because I did a translation. So let's say I want to do the translation. I want to translate it to English. You look at the top right corner. I'm saying this again. Make sure you're using Google Chrome to access the site, and make sure you have Google Translate downloaded on your phone. So you look at the top right corner, tap on the translate. Sorry, tap on the three dots. Look at the top right corner, tap on the three dots. Tap on the three dots. Then look through, a pop-up appears like this. You look through, you will see translate. Hold on. Okay, a pop-up appears. So you look through, you can see translate. It's just written translate, nothing else. Translate with full stop. You can see the translate. Then you tap on translate. You tap on translate, all you need to do is just wait for some few minutes. Just for some few minutes. It's going to be translated into English for you. That is all. There's no big thing or something. That is all. That is all. I think you're okay now, right, Sweet? Okay, so Felix is asking a question. So when the items go to Ghana, you pay again. Yes. So this is how it works. So from the supplier, you pay delivery. That one is not known to you. I said it's just added to the price of the product. As long as you're buying from the supplier, don't worry about delivery. So let me just put it this way. If you're buying from the site, you don't pay delivery to your warehouse. It's just like they've boxed everything together. So if the sneaker is costing 20 Ghana cedis, it will deliver to your warehouse. So let's say you don't pay delivery. You just will deliver to your warehouse. 20 Ghana cedis, just will deliver to your warehouse. That's from China. That's China issue. But if you're buying outside the site, the supplier will tell you no, the price is 20 Ghana cedis, delivery is 30 Ghana cedis, or 20 Ghana cedis, or 10 Ghana cedis to your warehouse. Assuming your supplier shop is located in Accra, and your warehouse is in Tamale. Definitely, the supplier will charge you to bring it to Tamale for you. Are you getting it? They also charge you to bring it to Tamale. So if it gets to Tamale, then the Tamale, they'll now package it and send it to Kumasi. I get it. That's Kumasi is now the Ghana. That's from China to Ghana. So the Tamale people will now package it and send it, put in the container. And they're putting the container, you pay. If it gets to Ghana, you pay, yes. Because they'll charge you. The harbor, the transportation, they'll charge you. Because it's by sea or it's by I go to this air, they'll charge you because it's so another form of transportation. And you don't expect them to transport your things from China to Ghana for free. No, 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 no. You don't expect them to transport things from China to Ghana for you. Definitely you pay. You pay your shipping fee. You pay shipping fee for the when it gets to Ghana. So that is it. And shipping fee, the warehouse or the logistic company will give you the price of the shipping fee. Then you pay them. For them, they'll use their money and clear it from the harbor for you, or you pay them. Don't worry. As we continue, you understand. You understand better. So I think I've answered you, Felix. So another question from Felix again. Top right when using Android, but down right mostly on iPhone. Okay, thank you very much for that information. Currently, I'm using Android. That is why I'm focused on the top right, top right. But if you are using an iPhone, I'm sure you also going to look at somewhere. It's just three dots. So thank you very much for that information, Felix. Another question from Felix again. Please, that question. How can you get the shipping address? Don't worry, all that is on me. As I said, if you're on my training, everything is going to be provided for you. Your shipping company is going to be provided for you. Importation training is going to be provided for you. Guidance and mentorship is going to be provided for you. So you don't need to worry about that. All what you need to do is just follow us at the end of the training. Then you're good to go. You don't need to worry about all that. We provided for you as we continue. Okay, thank you too, Felix. So let's just wrap up. It's time. We have spent like 2 hours. The class was supposed to just be an hour class, but we spent like 2 hours. So let's just wrap up. So as I said earlier, you can't join my class and just leave like that. There's an assignment for you. I have an assignment for you guys. I'll be dropping the assignment again in the WhatsApp group. So you don't need to worry. I'll drop in the WhatsApp group. So these are assignments. These are assignments. These are assignments. What's happening? So this is the assignment. You're going to search for the following product and submit it tomorrow. Ladies bag, sneaker, either being it lady sneaker or male sneaker. Watch, either being it a male sneaker or ladies watch. It's up to you. And all this search you are searching for should have at least 2,000 search results and must be in English. So you're going to translate to English, then it should be 2,000 search results. I taught you guys how to get a search result. So it should be 2,000 search results. So if you get a 2,000 search results, you just circle it, circle the 2,000 search results, and make sure it's in English. Then you submit it. So you're going to submit in some form of a screenshot. So if you open the site, you translate to English, take a screenshot, and indicate the 2,000 search results. Then send it. The WhatsApp group. Into the WhatsApp group. So failure to do it, you get 5 flashes. Assignment 2, tell me how to convert the Chinese yen or RMB to cedis. You tell me how you converted your Chinese currency to cedis. You have up to tomorrow to submit. You have up to tomorrow 3 p.m. to submit it. Failure to submit, you get 5 flashes on your buttocks. Yes. So that is it for tonight. And before we leave, I want you all to go into the WhatsApp group after this training. The WhatsApp group is not closed. All those of you here, you go into the WhatsApp group and tell me how tonight's class was. How was tonight's class and what you learned? Drop it into the WhatsApp group after the training has ended. Drop it into the WhatsApp group. Tell us how tonight's class went and what you learned. How tonight's class went and what you learned. After this, just go and do that. After this, go and do that. How was tonight's class and what you learned? So we'll end here and continue tomorrow. Have a wonderful night and see you tomorrow. Bye.